So I got this message on Instagram from a medical student, or this is one of the commonest message. Very commonly students ask this, and the message went something like this: that sir, I appeared for the last year examination. The exam did not go so well, and my rank is such that I will get a private medical college, but I do not really want to go into a private medical college. But my parents, who are doctors, they are forcing me to take the admission, and they are saying that they will pay for it. But I myself want to go into government medical college. At the same time, I'm scared. What if things don't go my way? What should I do? A related question is where student says that they appeared for the exam, it did not go so well, they would be getting some branches but not the branch that they want. Some students say that they would be getting paraclinicals but they really want to get into clinicals. What should be done? So basically दोनों question एक ही हैं. Both of them are the same question, that should I prepare again or not? And now that we are already in June, and probably we have 6-7 months left before we have the examination, this question becomes very important because उसके बाद लेट हो जाएगा. तो जब ये क्वेश्चन आता है कि फिर से पढ़ाई की जाए या ना की जाए, whether to prepare again or not, I usually suggest students that consider 3 factors. पहला factor is, was this your best attempt or not? And when I say best attempt, I mean 2 things. Did you study as well as you can, and did you get enough time? If the answer is this was your best attempt, in that case you need to have a very strong reason to drop again. If this was your best attempt, then there has to be a very strong reason in your mind why you want to prepare again. Because if you prepared well, if you gave enough time, if you gave enough efforts, and the results did not go up to your expectations, then probably there is something wrong, and the chances that things will become better next year, I mean there are of course chances, but comparatively chances would be lesser. On the other hand, if you say that this was not your best attempt, you did not get enough time for whatever reason, or you could not study properly for whatever reason, probably thinking about appearing again for the examination makes more sense. But before we jump to the conclusion, second question, perhaps even more important, do you feel enough energy in your body and mind to go through that grueling process of preparing again? आपको लगता है आपके अंदर इतनी हिम्मत फिर से बची है कि फिर से that whole struggle, you can go through that whole struggle again? If the answer comes out to be no, then please students, do not drop an year, do not prepare again, pick whatever you are getting. But if you say that I feel motivated enough, I feel energetic enough, I feel that I can still do it, then again थोड़ा सा chances बढ़े आते हैं that the right decision for you is to prepare again for the examination. And third question, perhaps pretty important in most of the cases, what is your fear? What are you afraid of? When students come up with this question that I want to prepare again but I am not sure, I ask them, what are you not sure of? And the answer in 9 out of 10 cases is, what if I do not get a good rank next year either? अगली बार भी अच्छा नंबर नहीं आया तो क्या? See, it's a very bad reason to not do anything. It's a very bad reason to not prepare again. अगले साल भी नहीं अच्छे नंबर आए तो क्या? ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ही नहीं. It's a bad question. We as human beings later on in our lives do not regret taking wrong decisions as much as we regret not being able to take a decision. आज से 10 साल बाद आपको इस बात का डर उतना नहीं रहेगा, इस बात का गुस्सा इतना नहीं रहेगा कि आपने कुछ गलत डिसीजन ले लिया. लेकिन अगर आपने डिसीजन लिया ही नहीं, if you could not gather enough courage to take a decision, that is something that people regret more. Just to repeat myself, 10 years later you would not get so angry at yourself for making a wrong decision as much as you will get angry at yourself for not being able to take a decision. So this whole thing, what if the rank worsens next year, this is nothing but not having enough courage to take a decision. So just to summarize, if you feel that this was not your best attempt, if you feel that you have enough energy to take to study again, and if the only thing that is stopping you is that what if the next year, what if the next examination do not go so well, if that is your primary reason, I sincerely believe you should again appear for the examination. Students, please remember that the medical career spans for decades. Perhaps most of us will continue practicing medicine before till we die. अगर डेथ बेड पे भी जाते आते हैं ना लोग, प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लिख रहे होते हैं. So you have got like 50 years of practice in front of you. Whether you start your PG 1 year earlier or 1 year later does not matter at all. Secondly, I understand particularly at this point of time there are a lot of uncertainties about ki NEET PG hoga or whether there will be next examination. But see, whatever will happen for everyone. And the change in the examination pattern has happened so many times in the last 10-15 years. It really does not change the core of the preparation. The core of the preparation remains same. So if you are worried about that, even that is not that great a reason for not studying. But if you feel that it was your best attempt, or if you feel that you do not have enough energy left, then my strong recommendation is pick whatever you are getting. This whole government college, private college thing bothers many people. It does not bother other people. Personally, I feel if you feel that you cannot study again, and if you are getting a private medical college, if you can afford it, there is no harm in picking that seat. And if you are somebody who really cares for this thing, who really feels that I have to go to a government medical college, if you feel that it's a statement that you have to make, then again, even that is perfectly fine. Go ahead, drop an year, study again, and try to get into a government medical college. Right? So, of course, there is no single rule for everybody. Different things work for different people. But these three questions, I believe, give us a fairly good idea about what should be your next step. And as far as this thought is concerned that I have already wasted so many months, enough time is left. I think if we presume that the exam would be held in Jan or say December end, even then we have got enough time left. If you start today, you can definitely do it, and this should not be the reason for not preparing again. So I hope I was able to discuss some things which are important in taking this decision, and my best wishes are always with you.